Sir, Mr. Ucci, my name is Pat Ford, Coalition Radio Network. I happen to I drive an electric gas hybrid, a 2016 Ford Fusion. Gets over 40 miles per gallon in a full-size car. I belong to ChargePoint, and I use them somewhat frequently. The question is, a entry-level equipped Nissan Leaf stickers at about $27,500. Take off $3,000 or $4,000 in your generous rebates, add sales tax, and you're looking at an average car payment of about $500 and change a month. On top of that, I'm assuming these charging stations, as there are in most cases, are not going to be free. Who in the working class community, in this neighborhood, for example, is in a position to a $500 to $600 a month car payment? And isn't this really geared towards what some would say greenwashing?
No, I really strongly disagree. As I mentioned, we intend to provide additional incentives for income-qualified Rhode Islanders, nonprofits that are serving the community. We previously had an electric vehicle rebate program funded at much fewer dollars. That was an incredible success. So we know there is demand out there in the community.
Well, there's demand in the community, but it's demand largely from upper middle class and above. Isn't this really virtue signaling? I mean, what kind of car payment do you assume that most people in this neighborhood can afford?
We acknowledge that $1.25 million are not going to solve climate change problems in Rhode Island. And that's why the governor has tasked the EC4 to create an environmental justice committee, which will help advise our state agencies and the community on finding new and innovative strategies to help address climate change in our frontline community.
Final question. Why not just lower the gas tax and make it easier right now for every Rhode Islander rather than this sort of cosmetic approach?
Focused on this program, we can take some sidebar questions. Is there any other question related to this announcement?
Subject to check.
All right, a couple of questions. First of all, let's take this neighborhood. Again, full disclosure, I'm Ford certified EV sales. I spent really since about 2014-15 selling these vehicles. I own one. How many people in this neighborhood do you think have the smartphone, are banked, have the credit card to actually even use this on an ongoing basis?
Sure. I mean, I'll let you dive into the information to try to find the answer. What we're doing here is we're trying to do the right thing. We're trying to put Rhode Islanders and businesses into electric vehicles, and we're going to see how this program unfolds, particularly for income-eligible Rhode Islanders. And look, if it doesn't work and we don't see the data, then we have the right to adjust the program on
I've never seen a government
fly.
program go away. Okay, so this is not a rhetorical question. Again, I drive one. How is the energy that's developed and designed to feed that, how is that generated?
It's generated from a lot of different sources,
right,
both clean and fossil.
Mostly fossil. And on top of it,
let me finish, though. Let me finish.
Sure.
As you know, there's a bill in the House and the Senate right now to establish 100% renewable energy standard.
Of course there is. And of course there's no real tangible way to get there. On top of that, what's the half-life of a battery in that car?
I think all vehicles.
No, but what's the half-life?
I'd like to keep the questions on the program.
I'm on topic. I'm pointing out that
there's
no underlying logic in this, and that while it feels good to do it, God bless you, there's essentially, you're not able to justify the cost. Sure. It's feel good, it's greenwashing, and if that doesn't help people in the community, then what you're doing is diverting money away from the community to be politically, I'm not sure what.
Well, I appreciate your commentary. Thank you.
So, yeah, if you need more questions answered, give me a call.
You haven't answered one of them yet.
Okay. So
let's build more government infrastructure to support nonsense.
Yeah.
But again, it'll feel good. How is energy developed? How are you going to make carbon energy go away? You pass the laws about it. How are you going to do it?
Like we can talk about this.
No, we're talking about it now because we're on the record and we're live, and my viewers want to understand the underlying logic when you brought the entire Rhode Island government together. I know you don't.
So what we're doing is everyone has said their piece, and that's the statements that we're offering right now.
Okay, and you don't answer any questions.
And
so
we're
you
done.
have no answers.
Right.
It's offensive. It really is.